Right now, we're about to create our own drama as Quantic Gaming step in with the Wonderbolts to take on Exodus Jedi. Danny's going to be the one to watch right here. Let's see what he can tear up here. Tiger on the other side has got the disciplinary action out, whipping his teams forward. Danny coming out on the railing, of course, the first one there. Sticky's coming over the top, trying to stick up the top of Garage. Danny gets chased down by the scout. Oh, the first one down! Not a good start, but Sizer gets a kill on Ryu. Exodus Jedi have the advantage here right now, though.
Next time, it seems like we are not able to be heard right now, and there's some lag going on. I'm going to boot up XSplit, and we'll see what happens.
Okay. Well, right now, Exodus Jedi are the point. Very great start for them. RX beat a snipe, and blue team trying to push back in here, so they've let Exodus Jedi take the point. Now they're moving in with the Uber. The Uber comes in on the perfect time from Red, though. On the heavy, no switching is going to be going around. Noob Stomper has gotten back into the mix. So has Banny. In fact, avenging his death to B-Man on the middle fight. Stingray's got to get out, but he goes toe-to-toe with Dashner and goes down.
All right. So it does look as if our middle point there was won very handily by the Wonderbolts, who are pushing forward right now. Dashner off by himself, kind of playing the roaming heavy here. Oh, he is going to meet up with the medic briefly. That medic, the Overseer, quite a good medic herself, isn't she? I'm just watching the Bone Masher cam right now. Looks like he's going in behind the Pyro. Does take out Don Newman, going for the medic now as well, although kind of face poking, but he does face poke the Overseer to death. Nonetheless, can't stop that capture on the point, and so the Wonderbolts do currently hold on to that second point there. Only 3 players left. ExJedi should push into this.
Yeah, without a doubt. They have numbers right now. There are other players that are about to spawn, including a Tomps, and Tyrone was very low. He got one of the health packs, got back up. The Uber popped here. That is good Uber, because the Overseer is just respawning. And in the end, they'll just have a slight advantage. And Tiger's getting kills on the side as well. Banny put pressure on the medic, though. It's one on 2, since Banny has a medic with him. And takes out Highlander. As a medic, a one-on-one versus Banny is not where you want to be. Tiger was able to come in and take out Overseer, but a lot of Exodus Jedi down. Banny's looking to push the point here, and they should be able to recapture.
Yeah, I am watching the Bone Masher cam once again here because I do like to see where he goes to the stabs. He's waiting for them to have their eyes on the point, but Don Newman spots him out here, so he gets revolvered to death.
Yeah, good spot, but not quite enough.
ExJedi are backed up to their last point, so they've been in this position before. They've got some sticky traps on the door. Let's see if they're watching the high ground right now. Yes, they are. They've actually got their Pyro here at Tomsk, sitting up there in an ambush position, but Spy getting back there. That is Prof Oak trying to get that point.
That was good time that he put on the point there. You know, got half of it. Now when they pressure, at least if they pressure soon, well, now of course that I'm starting to talk about this, I realize Overseer is nowhere close to a medic, or to an Uber, and they're probably just going to be hanging back here, wait for that before they can open the doors.
Yeah, and I do like that they're actually staying upstairs. I do think they want to push out of the upper area. They just want to make sure they don't get spotted here doing that, because right now it's heavy medic here for Exodus Jedi, and it looks like they want to go out there and force the Uber early. They have popped their own though, and are not doing anything. The Overseer right now, not even finding her. I don't think she's anywhere to be found. No, they've backed way up against this. So very good play right now by the Wonderbolts. They are going to push right back in, and
wow. That was Cowbeef had a really nice play there. His sentry gun was perfect, and he actually came in with a fist and got a kill on somebody important. Sorry, I'm looking it up, but he killed Highlander with a fist. Yeah, he took out the medic, and
there you go.
That was good back and forth. I mean, I was glad that we were able to see Exodus Jedi, you know, form up, have a good back and forth on that defense. That'll give them confidence for the further rounds, because I mean they lost the middle fight. And then just the pressure on it too, but they were able to make a stand on last. But just too much pressure. Professor Oak was doing good stuff, and Cowbeef, really nice play there.
Yeah, I want to say for 1 second here, Michael, you may need to reload your HUD. I'll give you the command for that if you need it, but of course we have been working out issues all night with our STV and everything else, so it looks like we are probably going to get that back up now. All right. And Exodus Jedi coming out here once again. They are running the Tomislav on Stingray. What kind of damage going down right now? Professor Oak, the Pokemon professor for the Wonderbolts. Got to think about this one because they're not tagged up. But that's the only casualty so far. Now, of course, Dashner has died as well. The Uber popped here by the Overseer. Now the Uber popped by our red team as well, Exodus Jedi. So both of them Ubering, and it looks like our blue team's actually getting backed out here. Although Banny, can he take out this Pyro? No.
Wow. Good play by Sizer coming around the back of the medic and the heavy, taking them out. Still plenty of pressure from blue on the point. Sizer working pressure around the side. Takes out the Devil Man. One-on-one versus the Scout, but gets taken out by B-Man, who is untouched. Sizer's aim missing for a second there.
Oh, nice kill by Bone Masher, too. This guy is just everywhere that a spy needs to be. He is like the Visa card of spies. Wonderbolts, though, are going to get this capture. There's a heavy and a soldier standing on the points, and so we're going to see once again our invite-studded team probably pushing on towards the second point.
Yeah, players are up for Exodus Jedi, but your player count can be deceiving a lot in Highlander just because, you know, the battles sometimes get so drawn out that then, you know, you have 9 players up, but nobody's near the middle point, and that's what we saw there. Crux with a nice sticky trap on Dashner. So the blue offensive push is going to take a second here. Highlander actually is very close to the Uber. With taking out Dashner, I think they should get really aggressive with this. Let's see what they do here.
Well, they got to watch out for Banny, and apparently they got to watch out for Beat as well. Tiger getting headshot there. Banny's got some good sticky traps hanging out above the garage. So, I mean, the Uber will probably be popped through this doorway, if anything. Yep, there it goes. Sticky trap doesn't do anything.
GRU Tomislav is the combo being used there. Oh, and Professor Oak gets a kill on a Tomps right in front of the medic, who is trying to switch the Uber to the Pyro and not the Spy. Stingray picks up a couple more kills, but too many down for Exodus Jedi, including Bone Masher.
Yeah, that's going to mean Wonderbolts are going to push right through here. They don't have to worry about sticky traps. They don't have to worry about spies. Well, they still have to worry about headshots a little bit. That is, of course,
Metz is not really doing work, though. So, I mean, he gets a kill on Beat there through the body shot, but, you know, not really pushing his way up the charts.
Yeah, and then Tyrone did exactly what you want your soldier to do in that situation, which is jump right on top of the sniper. That is one of the most important things for soldiers in Highlander, is take out that sniper whenever you can. Close that distance really fast with those rocket jumps. There he goes, takes out Crux as well, but he's finished off by Tiger.
Yeah, that's good, though. You know, he dies to the soldier, but he takes out the Demo Man in this attacking situation. That's all right.
Yeah, although I'm sure Tiger's going to be feeling pretty good about himself. Haha, I killed Tyrone.
Yeah, definitely.
Metz looking for that heavy right now, but that pillar is between him and the heavy's head. Can't hit it. And yeah, Banny's going to push him back here. So once again, our sniper's going to have to drop way back. We're going to have Exodus Jedi sitting on their last point. Very familiar territory for them as Wonderbolts decide to push in. It's going to be maybe about 20 seconds here before they have the Uber ready to go.
Yeah, Beast trying to look out the left-hand door as support from Dashner and Sizer. Red team's moving up top. Disciplinary action, heavy, Demo Man. Sniper's ready to back him up as well.
Oh, no. Banny just hyped Highlander before he could pop an Uber. Wow, Highlander even questioning that one. Apparently, he might have gotten like hit by a sniper shot and the pipe at the same time, saying it was an assist. So yeah, it must have been a rocket and a pipe, both hitting him there. Crazy, because that was a very rapid kill on Highlander. That he did not expect that. So drop the Uber. That, of course, was about the end of that round. It is already 2-0 when I thought this might be a really slow game.
Yeah. You know, Granary is a little bit slower, but we have a lot of skill in the Wonderbolts, and when they get their advantage with Tyrone and Banny and Sizer, they're going to take it. Blue Spy getting in position here. Going to be coming behind the Engineer and the Demo Man. I think he just gets the Engineer, though. Blue team falling back a little bit, but Overseer has the Uber. Let's see if they let Red just take it, though. Red has a lot of local numbers. Blue's Sniper is in, taken out, and the combo has retreated. They've been called back. A lot of players respawning, though, so they'll be able to set up well for the second point defense.
Yeah, well, that was the first midpoint win there for Exodus Jedi. Tiger already jumping in, doing the roaming soldier job here right now. He took a little bit of a buff, now dropping back to the medic, so didn't die, but he did end up getting some pretty good damage down on the blue team. They're still taking a lot of damage. Don Newman goes down as well, Eckstein.
Calbeef has a good forward teleporter here. That's on the right-hand side, or the left-hand side of the yard from attacking perspective. If they don't clear that out, Blue is certainly going to hold on to this point. And right now, we have the Huntsman out from Beat. He's gotten 2 kills. Actually, it's Huntsman versus Huntsman. Just hilarious. Highlander coming from behind, gets an Ubersaw before taken out by Calbeef, who also clears out the spy. So Red, only 2 players up. Most likely going to lose middle here. They've had a couple respawns, but their Demo Man's, yeah, he's going to have to hold against Sizer and Tyrone. There he goes, down to Tyrone. And we have a pause.
Yeah, it's just Tiger and B-Man up right now. There's no way that they have the 1.1. So Wonderbolts are going to progress very quickly along that middle point. And I would like to see them. Where is their scout right now? That is Noob Stomper. Oh, he's hanging out trying to attack B-Man here. I'm sorry, Noob Stomper, of course, being Sizer, right?
Yes. And down to 25 health versus 85 on B-Man. So looks like he's got that meat shot lined up. We'll see. Of course, the pause happened 2 minutes in the future. So this is not actually the scenario when they paused, but kind of makes you wonder, man, is Sizer going to hit that shot? What's going to happen? I don't know.
I wouldn't put it past him. He's, of course, extremely good, but B-Man actually took him out that one time. So, hey, scout versus scout, like even at the highest levels, is kind of a coin toss sometimes between some of your best scouts. It's always possible to get wiped out, even against people who you would consider like legitimately worse than you. B-Man, a very good scout, and has been proving that by taking on Sizer.
Mm-hmm. This has been a great match so far. Definitely been enjoying the interplay between these two teams. Definitely seeing Exodus Jedi, play out, bring some good class plays.
That they are, but right now, I mean, the problem they're having is just the sheer DM ability of the Wonderbolts. I mean, we do see the Wonderbolts making very good calls as well. Like, let's drop back now, let's push in. The basic Highlander tactics are all there, but then they back that up with, of course, your 3 invite players, and everything else they have on their team is pretty ridiculous as well. So,
yeah, I've been impressed with the play of Calbeef. I think he's playing really well. As I mentioned, this dispenser minigun teleporter setup that he has on the right yard is very solid. Definitely a big boost to his team.
Yeah, I was going to point that out there, and then other stuff happened. So, but yeah, that's absolutely a great position. One thing that you've got to be aware of is that he's not contributing to mid-fights when he does that. If he goes out there, tries to drop down a mini-sentry, and then just runs back, that's going to be metal that he's lost. And so it's going to take, if he tries to drop that mini-sentry at the mid-fight, then it's going to be taking longer for him to build up his teleporter, which means he's not teleporting people back to the battle. So it's a big choice to make. Those mini-sentries can be really devastatingly effective at the mid-fight sometimes. You just set them up on high ground somewhere, and if the team isn't really focused on taking them down, it'll shut down an entire lane of attack for you.
Yeah. Of course, there is also, though, the 100 health there, so he could drop the teleporter entrance on his rollout, go back in, come out, get the... actually, he doesn't even need to go back in. Sorry, you drop the teleporter, you grab the 100 ammo that is in the corner there, as long as your demo man leaves it for you. Then you can drop your teleporter, grab the 100 health that's in the right side of that yard in that location, and then you still have ammo for 1 gunslinger. That might have been how he rolled out, because, I mean, certainly I think they knew that they were losing middle. At that point, he might have pulled back and built this dispenser. But Exodus Jedi didn't clear it out. I think that is a lapse in their teamwork there. They actually had the middle. They're actually on the offense. But as we've seen in TF2 time and time again, if you make risky offensive decisions, you're going to get punished. And we see that now as they're getting rolled back on the middle point.
Yeah, Highlander is the kind of game where risk just is not rewarded as well as it is in 6v6. In Highlander, I mean, the occasional like single player risk where if you send in 1 soldier or maybe a combo of like here we go the
okay, right,
yeah, we have the unpause, and B-Man does take out Sizer once again. Nicely done to him. Props. but the Wonderbolts are capping midpoint. What I was going to say there, though, is that if you can send in like a combo of like a Scout Pyro or something, you can end up taking down a surprising number of players with that, but as a whole, if you try to push your team forward and you only have taken out like 2 players, you're probably still going to get rebuffed, just like you were saying.
Definitely got to bring the slow pressure right now. Quantic players, Tyrone moving in forward. Banny's been doing work as well. The Wonderbolts pushing forward into 2. They have a number advantage right now. It is certainly kind of TF2 on ice. Crux, the player that drops shortly in here. We'll see if that plays a factor. What's going on? He did just go down at Dashner.
Yeah, although a good kill there by Bone Masher, who I believe took out our heavy Dashner himself. Cowbeef, though, still setting up some forward stuff over here, including a dispenser, which will be very nice. He's actually kind of behind lines here. The Uber has been popped for ExJedi, but look, they only Ubered 1 person, which was the soldier out there. Everybody else was nowhere to be found, and so that didn't do a heck of a lot of damage.
Calvi was very aggressive. He actually has his dispenser getting taken out now in the connector between the 2 sides of the yard. Blue definitely rebuffed there, but Overseer has the Uber advantage. B-Man takes out Beat, but Banny gets a kill on him on the garage side. So Blue comfortably in control of middle. As their numbers get back up here, I think they're definitely going to push out and retake yard. That was where Crux timed out. So at least, he should be able to get back in time for defending second. Well, actually, look right now, it looks like Blue is just pushing into him.
Yeah, the Wonderbolts realize, it kind of sucks to lose your demo, but Blue is taking full advantage of this. No sticky traps anywhere means they can push right through those doors, not worry about it. There goes our heavy already. Stingray is down. Noob Stormster actually gets taken out. That's quite Sizer, I'm sorry. Once again, taken out by I think a headshot there from our sniper, Metsuda.
Yeah, Crux still down as Blue pushes in here. He's about to get back to the point. But the red medic just has to Uber on the point alone, and then what are you doing getting off the point?
Oh, he got pushed there by the Pyro. That's what happened. Don Newman actually walked up and air blasted him off just so they could cap that point quickly. It is now... what happened there to Crux? Okay, no, he is back. It is now 3-0 in favor of the Wonderbolts, so not a totally unexpected result so far. But I think the ExJedi can put together a good game. Tiger still looking to get some whips on his team right now, and they are running the Kritzkrieg, although look at the Uber discrepancy. That is not what you expect to see running crits.
Yeah, that is pretty insane. That was a big misstep. I don't know if he had to switch guns. There's no reason Overseer should be ahead of him right now.
No, and they are catching up now that their team is taking damage, but at this point they're going to be tied.
Yeah,
and that is not a good position.
Exactly what you don't want with Kritzkrieg. There's the Kritzkrieg pop, and he's just going to pop the Uber on his Pyro. There we go.
Yeah, not too bad. There are a couple crit stickies hanging around here between those points right now, but they get taken down.
Huge extinguish kills. Can he get the heavy as well? He's got to switch back to the flamethrower. Gun down by Stingray, who is not going to burn to death. Throws out, you were rolled by a proud Nubian warrior. Sure, I didn't realize they had chain guns.
Yeah, no, they did, actually. That was one of the reasons that the Egyptians never really conquered them. Just kidding. I have no idea what I'm talking about. But we do have Exodus Jedi still keeping some pressure up on the medic right now. B-Man is taken down. Tiger versus Tyrone, and Tyrone takes him out.
Yeah, Tiger is so close to killing Tyrone there, but now that Tyrone's got that medic on him again, in no time he is back up to 250 health.
Yeah, Crux here is, I'm just watching his cam right now, he is way behind lines. There is a teleporter up for Exodus Jedi, but it's in a position where basically it's going to get taken out really quickly if Crux can't set up some good sticky traps, which he is doing. Middle point captured for the Wonderbolts.
Had a hilarious bow kill on the spy, then got a kill on Dashner as well. Beat is out there with the sniper rifle. Crux is down. Metsada's got to pull back.
Yeah, with Crux down, once again, the Wonderbolts have made the right decision here. Tyrone leading the way, pushing in to the point, and there you go, the Uber is popped. So our medic here keeping Tyrone alive. Don Newman's going to have to drop back, and he ends up getting taken down once again by the pistol of Bone Masher. That guy does not care who he attacks.
I got to say that bow and arrow combination definitely doing work for Metsada, who's been steadily climbing the charts. Called him out earlier, but now he is third place on the charts, of course, behind the medic. and then Stingray up there as well. So the switch to the Huntsman has been paying dividends. Here comes the Kritzkrieg on the heavy weapons guy. Not too many players around, but Red is surging forward. I think they should definitely be able to take the middle point here. Blue has respawned, but you know, none of them are really local onto the point. Actually, here they come. Here comes Tyrone up top against Tiger.
Wow, yeah, no contest. Tyrone finished him off.
A big rocket on Crux. Very banged up. Surviving, though. Just barely gets back to the medic. Tyrone taken out. Blue is still stuck in the choke. Beat is there, but Red doesn't have local force there. Actually, now they're starting to clear things out.
Yeah, ExJedi with a really impressive push there. I don't know what the Wonderbolts were doing, but the push, I think, with Tyrone and Overseer following was not a very good one.
Yeah, well, I think it was perfect timing from Exodus Jedi. Tyrone and Overseer tried to get in there, but they just couldn't quite finish it off. Tiger did enough damage to Tyrone, and the other players were just able to come in there and bring their numbers against the combo of the Wonderbolts. They keep the pressure up here. They could just keep rolling back because Tyrone's still down. Sizer has 5 seconds. Noob Slayer was down, or Don Newman is down. Big players are down. The Uber is popped, but if Red can just get back in there and keep the pressure on, they're going to be fine.
Why are they leaving this teleporter up? They just took out the engineer and all of his stuff, and they are leaving the teleporter there. That has to be a deliberate decision.
Where's that teleporter? I haven't seen it.
It's in the same location as it was before. It's like behind the second point. There is a backup going on right now, though, and very, very close to capping that, but Tyrone is down, and there you go. Tiger finally finishes off that telly, so I was wondering why they didn't take that out.
I thought, you know, maybe at first it was something. Oh, here comes the crit stickies. Don Newman is on the point, gonna maybe try to get some reflex, gets some flares out there. Red is rightfully bringing the pressure right now. The spy is over there as well. Go for the backstab on Dash, who misses it, but gets the capture with Tiger coming in. Great capture there by Exodus Jedi. They come ahead, and I think that was all about timing. There was that push into middle by the Wonderbolts that we discussed, and Exodus Jedi just kept the roll on afterwards, that's what we've been seeing the Wonderbolts do to them, is they get a couple kills, they just keep the pressure up. When things slow down, then Exodus Jedi are able to, you know, have a solid defense. But if they don't slow down the forward pressure and the roll, they're in trouble. B-Man and Banny trading kills.
Yeah, it's actually really, really good for Exodus Jedi for Banny not to be at the mid-fight. I'm watching the Bone Masher game right now, so I'll let you call most of the fight, but I'll let you know if Bone Masher does anything crazy.
Yeah, Beat with a big kill, Tyrone with a kill, Noob Stomper, Sizer with a kill.
Oh, Bone Masher behind Dashner takes him out. Nice backstab up there on the crates. He walked all the way around just so he could get that one. But his team has mostly died, so Exodus Jedi lost the mid-fight once again here, despite his best efforts, and despite the fact that Banny was actually killed really early, it just didn't matter.
Yeah, and Linke, whose server it is, who was in the SCV with us, was telling us that Tiger was just sitting in spawn.
Oh, look at this Bone Mash taking the Uber, taking Overseer's
position.
Wow, this is going to be really bad. Nice disguise work by him. Overseer juggled and taken out. Beautiful.
Yeah, and that allowed Tiger to get 2 kills because he was firing crit rockets behind the medic, who was healing, was Ubering the spy. Wow, that was definitely a big misstep.
It was actually pretty hilarious. I just watched Prof Oak get taken down there by a sticky by accident. And yeah, ExJedi pushing onto the point here. They will cap it. It looks like Respawn's coming out at the same time for both teams. Beat is in and out again, playing the hokey pokey with the middle point.
Yeah, and they need to keep the pressure on here. Use this Kritzkrieg well. I mean, and also continue to get good frags. Mitsada gets a kill on Sizer. Beat with the sniper rifle out. Let's see if he can get some damage thrown down here.
I think Sizer really appreciates the Huntsman. It seems like that's one of his favorites right now.
Yeah, he's doing work with it, so I mean, you can't complain. Like, the sniper rifle certainly has its uses. You need to get those quick shots off, but that Huntsman is quite excellent. Highlander went down. I'm not quite sure where Highlander went down. Oh, with Banny. Banny got a triple kill, and I wasn't even watching Banny.
Yeah, there's just so much that happens in these games. Banny, of course, gets finished off there by the Huntsman once again.
Yeah.
Atomsk is now down, but there is Sizer dead as well. Metsada, does find the spy, and now he sees that there is an Uber coming in. He's finally finished off by Don Newman himself. Only 4 players left up for the Wonderbolts, and they're getting back capped Ooh.
That is a very huge back cap, because I was just going to say all they need to do is survive this Uber. B-Man, a huge back cap. Can he get it on last? Dashner is there. B-Man's going to lurk around and try to get the medic or somebody else important as they rotate back towards the second point.
Yeah, it does look
Sizer is on it, but here comes the engineer Ryu, going to try and lure Sizer into it, and they definitely have this capture under control. Banny on the right-hand side.
That was a bit of an early crits pop. Not sure why they did that because now they kind of wasted it. Although the Overseer apparently just now getting that 10%, so not too terrible. Maybe that was like the end of it.
Overseer with a big needle kill on Tiger as well, who's actually got through the door and was in a one-on-one with Overseer. Red has got to be careful here because I think they're overcommitting.
Funmatch are actually doing some really good disguise work here. Oh, takes out Beat, who walked right in front of the box there. Yeah, ExJedi needs to be very careful right now with how far they push in. They do have a big Uber advantage, though, so I want to see where the crit stickies end up.
Yeah, this actually will be a really good situation for them if they just move out right away with these crit stickies. Tyrone's down, Beat's down, Professor Oak's down. The crits is just about to get there, but if they're slow, those players are going to return, and they're going to have no advantage with that.
Well, they've even taken out
right now.
They've killed Don Newman. I mean, yeah, with no pyro, they just got to go. Go, 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 go. Where is the crits? Why aren't you critsing yet? Oh, no!
Wow.
The Overseer drops Uber. Didn't see that crit sticky until it was just a tiny bit too late. Maybe TF2 even locked up. I'm sure we've all used that excuse at one point or another. Metzida on the point right now. Can he cap it? Yes, in fact he can.
Wow.
Beautiful job by ExJedi to bring this back.
What a game that we have here.
Wow.
I want to point something out as well. I think Overseer might have gotten some Uber saws. Did you see that?
No, but I would believe it.
Okay, because I swear that I saw his Uber charge jump up. I was just looking at it, and I saw it go 90 and then 100. And I'm pretty sure I heard it as well, so I think Overseer with some big Uber saws there.
Yeah, watching Tiger whip his team out to the point right now. One thing I heard is that, not so much on Granary because they don't matter as much, but on maps like Freight, like CP Freight, a lot of teams will actually whip their sniper out to mid, which is a really beautiful thing to do. Tyrone finished off there by Stingray, though, and it looks like with Tyrone and Banny gone, what can this team do? Dashner is jumping down on top of the medic, can't finish him off, and now Dashner's dead. This is not looking good for the Wonderbolts.
No, Hein, very good rotation, very good movement. Don Newman with a reflect kill on Tiger.
Crux already, yeah, in forward position here, trying to take out the blue team and has done a lot of damage. Banny's finished off there by the crit, the crit Tomislav, but now the Uber comes out. Don Newman going for the kill. Oh, can't quite extinguish Highlander. So, no, it looks like our ExJedi team is going to continue this push just for now. Banny not yet up, so they don't have any sticky traps in here. We'll see what happens.
Yeah, on the left side of the yard, you have Cowbeef getting his sentry gun taken out. Dash is there as well. Might get trapped in there. That teleporter's there. Yeah, kind of actually unfortunate how that went down. Crux might have dropped again, or maybe he's just lagging. Okay, he just hella lagged out for a second there. Still with him.
Well, look at the player discrepancy right now. We just had 2 spawners, but already 3 players down, including the Heavy and Engineer and Spy. Oh, there goes another crits. Banny gets taken out by that crits as well. So, yeah, ExJedi really bringing it back right now. There's about 5.5 minutes left to go in this half, and I think ExJedi could very easily get out here.
Oh my god! Overseer drops again!
No!
That drop was pretty inexcusable. Tiger bombed in aggressively. Overseer's like, oh, I don't want to pop this Uber, and then you just died, and you lost any chance at popping that Uber. That was,
yep. Sounds like me playing medic. Anyway, Hein is now going to have a giant advantage, and our blue team's going to know this. Banny's setting up some very forward sticky traps to try and stop them from coming in. Sizer hanging out on top of the pipe there, so they're going to have to play that. They're going to have to play that style of defense where you just need to delay the enemy team as much as possible. But here comes the crits. Sounds like right now, ExJedi losing everybody. This is really not good for them.
They lost Highlander very quick. Banny with big pressure over the pipe. And Exodus Jedi definitely in danger of losing the second point, but Noob Stopper and a couple other people had to pull back. It's just Highlander and Crux going to be able to defend this. Bone Masher went in. Actually, Ryu's there as well. 16 health taken out. The Devilman's getting there. But Sizer pressuring the Demo Man. I don't think... Oh, wow. Actually, Soldier came in just in the nick of time, and they might hold on to this. Very tenacious defense there by Exodus Jedi. They could actually, since they have their power classes with them, they might just be able to pressure back in here towards last.
Oh,
they're bringing
man.
the pressure. Tiger trying to get on the heavy. Takes out B. Tiger still pressuring from the sides.
What is Hein doing right now? He's running straight onto the point. Got the needles out, helping to capture it. So close right now, but he gets taken down. Should probably have stuck with healing the heavy. I like the idea. It was very gutsy of Hein to try and get on top of that point.
Yeah.
Didn't quite work out.
I liked that play from Hein, but yeah, it didn't work out. It was a very gutsy play.
Cow Beef using the Jag, of course. If you're a nerd like me, you'll probably complain about.
Oh, B-Man, very close. Thankfully for Blue, Professor Oak was looking at him the entire time and helping to revolver him down. If he wasn't there, B-Man would have had that capture.
Yeah, instead of giving him a Pokemon, Professor Oak decides to give him a face full of buckshot. So looks like our Wonderbolts team is going to recap their second point, so they're not in danger of losing this round and getting it tied just yet. Hein actually is up, but it's only him, B-Man, and Bone Masher, and Hein is in such trouble right now. He's at like 50 health, trying to retreat, gets taken out by Tyrone.
Oh,
so
man, if they can't stop this from B-Man, okay. Yeah, they barely got that, but if B-Man had gotten that back cap, that would have been a fantastic play. Definitely a defining play of this match.
Yeah, Tyrone on top of the crates now, going to stop Crux from trying to peek in, although a lot of red players peeking in right now. It's not going to be enough.
You know, they just got rolled back from attacking last to losing their middle, and they don't want to overcommit and then lose second as well. You're gonna have to be careful here as well because Overseer has the Uber. As long as as he uses it, it'll be quite all right.
She is a she. Yes, Overseer is a she.
You know, I actually hesitated right there, but which I would have known earlier in the match.
Nah, you're good. You're good, man. I've done that all the time, and in fact, it's my policy to just assume male until told otherwise. But we do have our blue team Wonderbolts now showing kind of the invite level strength once again. Peeking in here, already trying to capture the second point. Banny is on a roll now, just barely dodging those pipes from Crux and doing an expert job at it.
Yeah, so Wonderbolt's low on players right now, but great in terms of position. Overseer has 75%. Hein had gone down once again. So Beach is throwing some damage out there, connecting with a shot on B-Man. And they're just setting up before they get this Uber. Tyrone already starting to call things forward. Says, Overseer, let's go. Let's roll out. Tyrone gets the pop on him. Going to jump over the top. Try to pressure Hein as he should. Here comes the backstab for Professor Oak. Great unintentional co-play there between Tyrone and Prof. Oak. The pressure keeps coming. And there we go. A 4-2. For the Wonderbolts. Good half called. There's a minute left on the half. That certainly is not enough for a capture. And players just asking about a side switch. I think they're just gonna, re-exec and switch sides. It seems.
It's kind of what you do. Although they probably should use the MP switch teams variable, which is a really nice one. Nonetheless,
I didn't even know about that one. Let's take a quick commercial break here real quick, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you so much for tuning in to these UGC playoffs tonight. We are going to conclude this match shortly with the second half. Stay tuned. I'm going to upload this VOD to YouTube, so shout out to the YouTube viewers. Yo!
Dude, my camera is a dolphin right now. I'm skipping it across the ground. It's so great.
Check out Salamanta's channel, Batmob. Yo!
Do that.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. We are right back. That's right. I love that spy logo. Shout out to Michael running the production, running the camera here. And shout out to all these players. Shout out to the UGC administrators. Shout out to all the players who aren't playing in UGC right now because you didn't make it to playoffs. Shout out to the players who had other playoff matches tonight and might be here because your match is done. Shout out to players who play TF2. Shout out to players who play other Valve games. Shout out to Keeger DC. Yow! I love that guy.
I've got to give another shout out to TMP, with whom I hung out yesterday. I also got to give a shout out to my brother who decided to show up to Barcraft as well, which is pretty cool. Yep.
That's cool.
Came to visit. Shout out to Andrew Lee, who organized the Barcraft event in Austin. Hope he does a lot more of those. There was a giveaway of a gaming PC, and I think it was some sort of thing that was like signed by White Ra himself.
Wow.
Apparently they'd met him at like San Francisco or something, or no, Anaheim. They met him in Anaheim. I want to see if he's published that picture of all of us at the Barcraft yet.
That sounds pretty cool. Right now we are live once again, ladies and gentlemen. This match is rocking and rolling. We are in the second half. Wonderbolts now on red with a 4-2 lead over Exodus Jedi. Exodus Jedi were so close to tying the match at the end of that second half. Unfortunately for them, the round ended up going in the favor of the Wonderbolts. Here we are at the middle fight. Banny gets the better of B-Man, who's been aiming for him. Tiger takes out Overseer Science, though. So the Wonderbolts without their medic and starting to lose play. Oh, no, actually, excuse me, the colors change. Still confusing me. Exodus Jedi losing the players. Dashner's getting a couple kills here. And
yeah, I'm seeing it looks like Ryu there for Exodus Jedi just decided to retreat to the second point. He's going to drop down a mini sentry over on the little grain sacks there, which of course is where this name is derived from. I bet you guys didn't know that, but they didn't know what to call this map over at Valve when they were first developing it, and then they were like, wait, we put a bunch of grain sacks in here. Why don't we call it the granary? Just kidding. I made that up on the fly.
That was good. That was good.
No, it looks like a giant granary. I think that was the model.
Probably. Who knows these days?
Anyway, we are seeing that Wonderbolts, with that big mid-fight win, of course, they have changed colors, so they are in the red. They got to watch out for Tiger, who has decided to use a drop-down, but they spot him. Tiger is not long for this world, although he's got help from his scout here as well. B-Man, both of them trying to go for some flanking action. It's just probably not going to be too much. Yeah, Scyther takes out Tiger.
That was a big meat shot. And red, Wonderbolts look like they should be able to roll in here pretty strong. Highlander has the charge. Trying to figure out what gun he's actually using. Oh, he's crit streak. They went drop down. They're trying to get a flank on here. They're behind. They're in the yard. Banny does finally see him. Here comes the crit streak. Oh, a triple kill. Gets the spy as well. Wow. That was pretty silly, but that worked out pretty dang well. They should be moving on to middle right now. I don't know why they're still standing around here. I guess they're not quite sure where some of the other players for the Wonderbolts are.
Well, they got to be careful here. Beat is on the middle point now and is running the sniper rifle. Oh, he walked right into that, though. Finished off by Bone Masher.
Yeah, Bone Masher, I think could have gotten the stab a little bit earlier. Grabbed the ammo pack, which is very smart play. Now actually just spotted the spy. Going to be calling the spy's movement to his team for sure. Professor Oak gets body blocked and then backstab. Bone Masher definitely doing some work right now. Going cloaked right now. Going to try and get behind Quantic again as they poke in to try and defend here. Yeah, they're going to have to abandon middle. And Exodus Jedi keeps fighting back here. They definitely have a good chance to pull this round back, especially if they just keep the pressure on, because some players are respawning. 3 players just respawn. It's another 5 seconds before the next group of players respawn. It's going to be 5 seconds before they get to second, and Beat still down as well. So
Heinz got the Uber right now. He's got the crits.
Frags, they can roll all the way to the last here.
Yeah, I want to see them crits out quickly. Oh, it's going to be too late. No, yeah, Overseer's going to have that Uber.
They could have popped it, but Hein actually was pretty careful about holding it. I think they should try to get a pop out of Overseer and then back up and then move in and crits into him at that point. They're just a little too weak here. They should actually try to entice the Wonderbolts to push into him.
Yeah, and of course for the stream, I did link in the stream chat the picture of Barcraft in Austin. See if you can spot me. I'm standing right next to TMP. He's in a bonk shirt, which is red. But the Uber and crits pretty much popped at the same time here. In fact, the Uber was popped as a counter to the crits, which is how you want to do it. Tyron's going to try and finish off Stingray. Cross Oak, though, killed first.
I think right now, Exodus Jedi have definitely got the upper hand out of that crits. They killed Dashner, and as long as they can hold on to the second point here, they're going to be able to push back out with the Kritzkrieg and have the advantage. The Sentry Gun going down for Cowbeef. Cowbeef replaces with a level 1, but certainly that's going to slow things down. He's got to run back in to get ammo, to get that precious metal. And a Gunslinger Sentry wrangled up in the window. It's doing pretty good work, putting a lot of pressure on Red. Here comes Crits again. He's gotten 2 kills already. He's going to lock in Tyrone. Tyrone is screwed. Shouldn't actually... Oh, no, there comes the Uber. Great, just dragging on that Uber. I did not think that they were going to get the Uber before the crits came in.
Well, it's over now, though. Yeah, this is probably going to be it here for a red team, and they're trying their best to defend it. It's possible they will, but no. Exodus Jedi take a round here. It's now 4-3.
We have such a fantastic Highlander match on our hands tonight. This is one of the closest Highlander matches I've ever seen. The most back and forth, the most exciting 5 CP play. It is going this way, it's going that way. Wonderbolts have some wonderful talent. They have the lightning strike of Tyrone, Banny's thundering damage, but Exodus Jedi are using the force and getting work done. Banny gets the middle fight against B-Man, who keeps just nosing right for him. Bone Masher goes down, Crux goes down, Tyrone getting kills. Tiger kills Tyrone, goes down. Exodus Jedi are gonna... Oh, no! Just say, are gonna have to play on their back foot again. And right as I say that, Highlander got backstabbed down. Huge play there. And Wonderbolts could certainly push all the way to last with this. Get the capture on 2. Exodus Jedi going to have to be very careful. They don't lose too many players. Ooh. Stingray somehow gets Dashner there.
They actually did a really good job of that. He's going to have to be careful now. He's dealing with, an Uber Pyro and Demo, I believe.
It's kind of worth it to force the Uber there.
Yeah, that he did, which is going to be good. It's going to reset it so that Heinz actually going to have a bit of an advantage. But look at the defense here. Yeah, this could be the end of the round. Sizer finishes off Metsuda very quickly, trying to get that capture, and there you go, Ban gets it.
Ooh. Wow. Wow. You know, they were really close. They're starting it up again, and thankfully, too, Highlander remembering to leave the server up. Big shout-out to Highlander for not cutting off the last 2 minutes of the game. Really appreciate that. That was a wonderful match. Wonderbolts playing very well, but Exodus Jedi not that far off.
No, those guys did a really good job, and, I mean... I don't want to say superior tactics because there were some very good calls, especially the last bit there where our Wonderbolts pushed pretty much exactly like a Sixes team. They pushed in with everybody they had alive, rolled onto that last point once they had won the middle fight and once they won that Uber advantage. But an amazing job by Exodus Jedi nonetheless. They pulled some really crazy stuff, including that one Kritzkrieg ambush from the drop down that was just epic.
Yeah, without a doubt. Fantastic stuff there. Really enjoyed it. Of course, the UGC playoffs are going to continue. We might have some post-produced coverage for you this week, either on our channel, the ComFT YouTube channel, or on Salamancer's channel, which is /user/fatmop.
Oh yeah, you know there's always going to be content going up there pretty much every day as long as my voice isn't dead and I don't have crazy amounts of work to do. It's possible that I won't have a cast on Thanksgiving. I mean, maybe.
Oh, I think you should have no cast on Thanksgiving, man. Eat that turkey. Take a nap. That's what the holiday is there for. Got to give thanks. Of course, though, we are thankful for TF2. We are thankful to Val. So I suggest you know, maybe hop in for some TF2 at some point. I'll probably try to in the evening when I get back home. So maybe we'll be able to give thanks together. Huh. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah. I just to further wrap up what was a fantastic cast, we chit-chatted about some stuff in the pregame. I also want to say I didn't only go to LANFest. I also was grateful enough to attend Valve Software with KeekerDC.com, Chris Shetter at my side, and I have to say I have seen the future, and it is wonderful. That's about it. That's all I'm going to say on that.
Nice, man.
It is a wonderful place.
All right.
Yeah.
It's been good, dude. Thank you guys for watching eXtv.
It's been a fantastic night, definitely. Thank you guys so much. We will see you next time. It might be a little bit quiet in terms of casts or matches this week, but we might be playing some lobbies, might be doing some fun stuff, and certainly we will be back next week with more UGC Highlander playoffs, more ESEA, and more fantastic TF2 action. Thanks for tuning in, guys. From all the eXtv staff, I'm ExJedi.